Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Renee, your mindset. Guys, Atiku don't call Tinubu a clown. Atiku say Tinubu na clown. Say you not supposed to contest for presidency for Nigeria. You supposed go the contest with I go die them. What those people when they do comedian? Say you supposed go the contest for chief comedian of the year in Nigeria. Not be for presidency. I remember I said Tinubu insult Atiku last week now. When they tell Atiku, say, Atiku, where are you running? How many times have you run? You dey run on a steady, you dey fail. You can't tell Atiku, say, you are a failure. You are a failure. You say, how many times Atiku go run? Every time when they run, you go fail. If you run, you go fail. Say it's a failure, you can never make it again. As Atiku watch that video finish, now he provoke. He provoke, now he say, no, that's the make I don't mind that guy, say, na clown. Now, chief comedian of the year, now he's supposed to contest with I go die them and basket mouth. You think I'm making it up? Watch the video.
Presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, yesterday mocked his counterpart in the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, as a clown who was only fit to contest the post of grand comedian of the Federal Republic. Atiku advised the APC to immediately replace Tinubu following his unceasing, helpless gaffes to avoid further embarrassment. The PDP alleged that Tinubu was only suitable for the position of comic chief and never president of Nigeria, going by his error-reading utterances, which signifies failing health. Atiku said in a statement that it was common knowledge that Tinubu goofed every time he came to the public space. The statement added that APC's 7.5 years reign was a sad reminder of Nigeria's arrested development since 2015 when he came to power. He said Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu claimed at the Lagos rally that Tinubu will lift Nigerians out of hardship and hunger was an indictment on the APC as an admission that indeed over 133 million Nigerians now live in abject poverty, as reported by the National Bureau of Statistics.
Oh.
Okay. Ayo, what's your take on this?
Right. Thank you very much and good morning. Welcome to a new week with Dr. Abat and, of course, everyone else. Now, interesting way to start off this week. From the comment, especially stating that the presidential candidate of the APC should be contesting instead for as a comedian. And one of the things, let's go back to why the presidential candidate of the PDP would make such a statement.
All right.
Going back to some of the speeches at campaign rally grounds of the APC presidential candidate, we have seen what could be termed as a slip of tongue, an error or mistake. But a number of people have analyzed this to say there are errors or slips of tongues, one too many. On Saturday at the Lagos APC rally at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Surulere, where there was a massive turnout as expected for the APC presidential candidate, he had mentioned that people should get their APV or APC, whereas he was meant to say PVC to turn out en masse to vote. Earlier in Jos, he had actually referred when he was saying God bless, he was going to say God bless his party, APC, and he said PDAPC. Some of these things have been trending. At the Kaduna Investment Summit earlier in October this year, he had said the governor, who is a member of his party and one of his supporters, was turning a rotten situation to a bad one. So there are many, what people would term as gaffes that the presidential candidate of the APC has made in recent times. A human being is a human being. So you're allowed to make errors, you can make mistakes, you might not be, for the sake of argument, an excellent orator or public speaker. And so when you're in front of people, you tend to make mistakes. However, unfortunately, this has brought into question the capacity of the APC presidential candidate to vie for the highest office in the land if he's unable to properly address people without making an error.
That's it.
Indeed, people have asked questions around other things, even beyond what he said during speeches. And famously, the House of Reps Speaker, Honorable Gbajabiamila, had said, thrown as if challenging people who had mocked him or made him trend on social media, saying that if they're asking a lot of questions. If they ask you who is Tinubu, tell them that he's the greatest politician. If they ask you what is his age, tell them to go and ask his mother. funny and little things like this that politicians essentially should not use to distract the main issue. So oftentimes when we find candidates throwing jabs at one another, it then becomes a distraction to the main issue. The truth is that the office, the highest office in the land, is an important and critical one indeed. We have a country to fix. We have a nation that is not in the best state economically, health-wise, in different sectors. And so we're looking for the best man for the job. What we have said consistently and urged the candidates to do is to face the issues squarely, to address issues. Yes, you can make a comment about your candidate, but more than that, what should be making headlines this morning should be what they hope to do and the quality of the statements that they are making.
Thank you so much, Arise TV. When I don't watch the video, is Atiku tell and say, man, no, you're not there in our level to come the contest for presidency. For what now? Go and look for basket mouth, and I go save and I go die. Not gonna go compete and contest for who will be the highest, the chief comedian of the year. Then I dare you, because to be honest, if I have to agree with Atiku for the first time, yes, I agree with him for this one. He said a chief comedian is supposed to go for that contest. No, not be to be president of Nigeria. That is a clown. It's a joker. You know, see, I'm here when I hear them from Arise TV and from Atiku Abubakar, live and direct. So what Atiku have said, now the first time when I agree with them. I agree with this one, Atiku. I not support you for presidential candidate too. Oh, no. I could support PDP on other levels, depending on the candidate when they come out. I could support APC on other level, depending on the candidate when they come out. I could support Labour, depending on the candidate when they come out. But when it comes to this presidential level, I know they support APC and PDP. I am clear on my opinion. I am supporting P2B, Labour Party, so that you know. So nothing say this one be say they endorse you, Atiku. No. I know they support you as a presidential candidate. But this statement when you make now, is it correct? Yes, for me, it's correct for me. For me, in my opinion, how they talk. Because you see this lady when analyze this on Arise. It's the same thing I would have analyzed. Because the comic thing when Tinubu don't give only me when I make content, it don't too much. Every time mistake, I go still release one very soon now. Mistake when you don't make again. Because every time you say, can you tell me that guy is not a comedian? He's a comedian, of course. He's a serious comedian. You can't tell me he's the best comedian among the whole presidential candidate. That one, he win that one. Tinubu win that one. We are not going to take it from him. But he's telling me that he wants to win presidency. No. It means Nigeria is a joke. If you ask me, it means Nigerians are jokers. Bunch of jokers if he wins. I'm not saying he cannot win. No, if he wins, it is a problem. If he's winning, it is the problem of Nigeria. It's not my problem. It's your problem. But what I'm saying is, if he eventually wins the president of Nigeria, Nigerians are a bunch of jokers. Because if your president is the chief of comedian, now I think we say made them give them. So it means you people are jokers. When put them there. That's the implication. So that is what I am trying to say here. So for Atiku analyzing Tinubu as a joker, as a clown and all that, I don't have a problem with that. I do not have a problem with that because Atiku is making a lot of sense there. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't call Tinubu a comedian? Who wouldn't? I don't know anybody who would not. Because each time I watch his video, I laugh a lot. Even the way when they stand self. Even the way when they dazzle. When they dangling. They dangle up and down. They dangle, they pose. Now what do you? You can't call that a comedian. What will you call him? A serious-minded candidate to be the president of Nigeria come 2023? You that is calling him a serious-minded candidate who is going to be our president 2023, you are a joker. You don't know what you do. You are a comedian too. You are a comedian. For me to say that I go vote for Tinubu, I must be a comedian to do that. Or I must be a joker. It's not adding up. There's something wrong somewhere. The guy you can't tell me this is a mistake. I know that the lady was trying to be a little bit of not too harsh and not that. No, there's no mistake in what this guy is doing. No, these are not error or not that. This is something not all right somewhere. That's what I'm trying to say. There's something not right somewhere that we need to fix when it comes to Tinubu. Allow this man to rest. You people should allow Tinubu to go and rest. Una no agree, APC. Una dey stress him. Una dey push him. Una dey stress him. Una dey push. Una no go leave Tinubu alone. Allow this guy rest. See am now, because what Atiku have just said, say instead of when you go to bring more disgrace to himself, to his party, to his family, then make it just allow another person to take over the presidential candidate. I support that 100%. Me, I know they say, because I know they support Atiku, if you talk something one day right, I know go support him. I go support him. If Tinubu says something one day right today, now I go support him. Now it be me. I not the that one. Talk the one day right, I go support you. I not get, but I not go support you to vote for you for presidency. For that one, I have made up my mind. I have already crossed my mind. Nothing will change it. And I know that most of the obedient family, when they still follow me for this channel, they've already, it's a done deal. We've sealed it. We don't seal and nothing will change. No campaign, no manifesto, nothing you and Atiku will tell us when we make us no vote P2B again. We don't, that one is sealed. Maybe in another election, maybe another candidate come out, not be Tinubu, not be Atiku in those parties, we will support you. But as long as I now not be the presidential candidate on these two parties, there's problem. Or I don't say the presidency now or the presidential race now don't become tough. They don't get tough. Not be joke. All of them don't know say where this thing is heading to. Not be joke. Nigerian people, they don't they wise up small. Not all of them, but some of them still there. They mumu they go. They mumu carry me they go. Tinubu carry me they go for better Nigeria. They see some of them they sing them. Till now as they talk to you. Carry me they go. Atiku carry me they go for better Nigeria. It's still there some people head. I don't understand what did happen. Instead, when you go sing for the right candidate, project the right candidate, then vote for the right candidate so that your life, the life of your children, the future generation, go there better off. You know, go do them. You dey find 4,000 what they go give you today, 2,000 what they go give you today, 6,000 what they go give you today. See them now. You know, so then they bash themselves. Atiku go enter Tinubu go flog and back. Tinubu go enter Atiku go flog and back. Night and day. These people have nothing to offer. Rather than attacking. When they see where P2B, they do all those things. It doesn't do all that. It gives you what it wants to offer. Statistically and otherwise. How it's going to do it, you know, things are coming out from the head without even reading. Two of them now, if they call them, come for interview or come for debate, they go carry book. One be like handout, one will take study for university. They go carry handout, they read. You go sit down, they do them page by page. They read them small, page by page. Two of them. They have nothing in their medulla oblongata to offer to Nigeria. They don't get anything to bring out, you know, without reading book. That's the problem we have. So that is why they are running away. They are shying away from camera and mic. So they have nothing to tell us than bashing this one. You go enter P2B, you go bash them. The other one go enter Atiku, you go bash them. They want to cause distraction, like as that lady talk. They want to confuse us when we in Nigeria so that we'll not be asking crucial questions. They are fighting each other. Using fight to confuse us, the days are going. Very soon you will go where you go vote for ballot box. You go put, because you didn't even ask question. They use all these things as distraction. Oh, Atiku is going nowhere. He's a failure. He have run. How many times will he run? The other one will come back to the other one and say, Tinubu is a clown. Tinubu is the highest comedian. He should go and contest for the chief comedian of the year in Nigeria. You're just telling us rubbish. Does Nigerians need to hear all those things? Is this we need to hear? Is this your political manifestos? You don't enter this one, you don't enter that one, you don't confuse us. You people are making things difficult for ordinary Nigerians. Go and answer. Go and meet Rufai for Arise. Or you go and meet Shehu for Channels TV. May I ask you a question? You put in our confusion. Guys, if you love what I do, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, even on TikTok. All I'm political. I love you guys. Peace out.